So last year, losing those kids off before that kind of affected your season, I imagine, a little bit, losing a couple of those key guys like the Reetzes and.
Yeah, those guys moved on. The family had a great opportunity, so they moved. So, but we had kids step up, and so we've always preached, when you lose one person due to injury or whatever, that's next man up, next person's opportunity, and so the kids fell right in line.
We had talk about your year 4 and 5, obviously probably below what your expectations are, but
right.
You got a lot of young guys ready to go for maybe what's going to help you in the future.
Yeah, our goal is always to be minimal in the playoffs every year, and we fell short of that goal, but we felt like we got a good nucleus of kids returning, got the bulk of our offensive lines coming back. We've got some really good players graduating, which you do every year. But we've got great players coming back to fill in their shoes, so we're excited about it.
Now, you look at your team, and it's rare that you had as many sophomores contribute last year. And I guess first start with Ashton. I mean, you look at the size and the speed, pretty rare combination for a kid his age.
Yeah, and we also, on top of that, asked him to play a position he hadn't played before. He'd always been a tailback, and so we had him up at fullback this last year, and so he had to learn how to block, and he did a great job. He's a real tough kid, great at the point of attack, and so this next year we're going to move him back and work him at I-back.
How's that speed that he has in track? I mean, does it transfer over to football? I mean, do you see him run the angle out or do things where you're like, wow, you can see the speed when he kind of opens it up maybe at times?
Yeah, he's got great acceleration. He can outrun people. And like he said, what he's working on right now, the most improved on is his lateral speed, his ability to cut and make people miss him, and those types of things that really take a really good back and make him a great back. And he's going to do all those things.
And will he be your featured tailback?
Yeah, we've got several guys in the plans to distribute the ball with, but yeah, we're going to work him back at the I-back. And if you're in our base offense, our offense is designed around featuring the tailback.
And you still kind of run the Maryland I?
Yeah, that's our base. We get out of that and do some other things, but that's our, we've got a couple bread and butter plays out of that offense that we hang our hat on.
And that's what the kids probably run from youth
yeah,
all the way through.
Yeah, we got them all running versions of that down to our youth level also.
And then you look at with Ashton, he went to some camps, got some attention. What do you think he kind of needs to do to get himself more on the radar now as a junior? What will be kind of the next step for him, you think?
Well, this spring I think that his success in track will help with a lot of that. I see him finishing very high in Class B in the state track meet if all goes the way it should, and his training is going to be outstanding. And so and then he'll have a solid summer. I think this last summer we offered 40 workouts for the kids, and he made it to 39 of them. And so he's going to work, and he's going to put in the time, and he's a very disciplined kid. And so he'll be as good as he wants to be, and he wants to be very good.
And stay healthy, too. Obviously.
Yeah, and stay healthy on top of it, right?
Well, Tyler's another kid. You got here 6'2", 185 pounds, good size as well for a 20 kid, a linebacker. What do you like about him?
Well, he's really raw. We played him at inside linebacker last year on the defensive side, and he has a good nose for the football. And as his reads get quicker and as he gets better at that, he's going to turn into even a better linebacker. We played him at tight end this last year. Really good on the down blocks, a very good route runner. And then on special teams, he's our kicker, and he puts it in the end zone most every time he kicks off, and our field goal guy. And so we feel like we got a great weapon there with special teams with his leg.
And you said, what's he playing offense again?
Tight end.
Tight end, okay.
Yeah.
And then Cade Argo, your 2019 guy you'll really lean on this year, middle linebacker, 5'11", 195 pounds. What do you see for him going into his senior season?
He's going to have a great year. He's one of our better baseball players. He's going to have a great spring. He'll have a great summer. And then he's just a tough kid. He's that linebacker that every high school coach wants, where you just really that hammer linebacker. We really throws his weight in there. And he's one of our blocking backs in our base offense. And so he's also excellent blocking the point of attack. Just really tough kid, got good speed, good strength. So he's going to have a fabulous rest of this year as a junior. Then next year as a senior, he'll have a great year.
So is he potentially even a Division I baseball guy?
You'd have to ask his baseball coaches about that, because I'm not really good at measuring that.
Louis in the summer?
That's Tyler.
Oh, that's Tyler
does
okay.
that. Yeah. Kate will be here all summer, but he's from what I can tell is a very good baseball player. But his coaches would be able to tell you exactly where he fits.
Baseball is kind of king in Norris. I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. But yeah, we try to make all of our sports as equally important. And so
Jackson, where's Jackson at now? Is he still playing?
He's still with the Nationals. Last I knew, and what level he's at, I don't know if he's in AA now or where he's worked his way up to.
Played with like a broken wrist or whatever in the basketball game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's a good young man.
And then Aiden, your last 20 kid here that you brought out, he'll be your quarterback. Yeah, 6'1", 175. He started as a sophomore at quarterback for you guys?
Started first game, all 9 games, and he's our starting point guard on the basketball team right now. Really developing into a solid leader. You can see it. You can see it towards the end of the season as a quarterback. You can see it really well on the basketball court. He's maturing, getting stronger. Does a great job distributing the football with the basketball team. Runs the option well for us on the football team, and so we look for great things out of him.
Have you, now this sophomore class is going to be juniors, have you had in your time at Norris, do you remember a group better than this, at least at this point, potentially?
Jackson's group had a lot of good players in it. You know, the Gutzmer boy was in there, and Floodman, and as juniors they did. And so, and then the class before him, James Kruger, Terrell Murray, you know, we've had some really outstanding players go through here. But yeah, this group I think is as good as any group we've had.